How's it going, Scrub Gamers? Welcome back to another video here at Scrub Games, and today we have another episode of Previously in DBS, where we go over the week's news in one video, so you'd have to go through the whole week and just skip to the end and see everything that was revealed so far. And for this week, it's not too much information, but we have been getting a few more reveals. And for this week, we got the reveals from what's going to be in the Champion Pack 2022 Volume 2 packs. We got the 5 new promos we're going to be getting for the regionals coming up from like July to August. We also got revealed the new alt art cards for top 32, 16 and top 4, just like we had with the last one. We got the God of Vegeta, that Grand Kai and the Sin. We got different ones coming up for the next lot of regionals, and as well as that, we also got revealed some new alt arts that are going to be worldwide, and some information about that as well. So a little bit of information, and also the Scrub Games weekly webcam locals as well, the results for that. So before we get into the video, feel free to like the video if you enjoy it, subscribe if you're not subscribed, it keeps you updated with my videos as and when they drop. Plus, if you hit the notification bell when you are subscribed, you get alerts when they do, and helps you get to my goal of 1,000 subs, which is currently a quarter way there, or just over a quarter way there. And for every 100 subs I get, I do a giveaway. Next one's coming up in about, well, not we're pretty close to the next one being at 400, where I'll do a giveaway, and I'll be doing something special when I get to 1,000 subs, which I'll detail as we get closer, because it's still not even halfway there. And also don't forget to comment down below if there's anything you want to see on the channel, or if there's anything you want say. So getting into the video, we have the champ pack cards first. So going in color order, we're going with red first, and this one's one I like, because if you haven't seen, I do like Roller. Roller is probably my favorite character in GT, and especially his whole squad is that reminiscent of Ginyu squad and stuff like that. And for the red promo in his champ packs, it's for the Roller stuff, for like the Machine Mutants. So we got Super Sigma Triple Threat. Is a 4 cost 20k with critical, and you get to see they revealed the normal art, we get it in there, and all the winner art. If you win the regional, get the winner pack. And it, like at the beginning, it looked quite interesting because this style of winner art is like a bit pixelated, which goes with the Super Sigma, but it's the same on all of them. So it goes with most of them, because you got lots of the characters called like robotic or like machiney, but it doesn't go with all of them. But still, in my opinion, it looks really nice. I like that kind of art for the winner stamp, but not everybody might do. But with this one, we get to see the normal art. Normal art still looking fierce, and then the winner art looking pretty nice. But with the skills, it's, so as I said, 4 cost 20k, 0 cost 5k combo. It's got critical as its keyword skill, and it's got an auto where when it's played, you draw a card, then you choose up to one of your opponent's power cards, and it gets minus 15k power for the turn. So that's quite nice. So when it's played, a draw, so your draw will replace itself, and then you get minus 15k something. That's not too bad. It goes the theme with the red. And the way to play it cheaper than its 4 costs is with the activate main. Is limit 1, so only once a turn. Cost will compensate a card for 1 red, and if your leader card is a Dr. Mew card, that cancels the old Dr. Mew and the new one, because Rolo has Dr. Mew on it. And you have 3 or more energy, so a turn restriction. And you choose 1 Nezzy, Bizu, and Ribbit in your drop area. So that's all the requirements. So you've got to have 3 or more energy, pay 1 red, you can activate once a turn, have a leader that's Dr. Mew, and choose one of each of the 3 little gadget guys in your drop area. And once you do all that, the effect is to play this card from your hand and place the chosen cards under the card. So you get to play it from your hand, and then put those 3 from your drop underneath it, which is pretty good. It's pretty nice. That's a nice way to get this out if you do end up wanting to get a Super Sigma to evolve one further for the roller chain. That's pretty good. I thought this is quite a nice promo. It's one of those promos that it isn't too powerful to make it like you need it for the deck, like not too powerful like Android 17 was, where it's like you need it for Invoker because it's that strong. But it's one of those cards where it's not an addition to it. It's not required, but it's really nice and a welcome addition to it. This is one that I'm looking forward to when putting it in my roller deck. And yeah, I welcome this. Is not too strong, but quite nice. So that's it for red. And for the blue one, we've got Android 8 Failed Fighter. So once again, the winner stamp really goes with it, because it's like a machine, because he's an android. And this one's a 2 cost 15k, 0 cost 5k blue promo. And he's got a permanent where if you have a commander red card in play, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1, so you put it to 1 cost, which is pretty nice. And then also limit 1. So once again, only be able to use the effect once across all the cards for the turn. If it's your turn, when this card is placed in your drop area by skill, and if you don't know, the commander red archetype of the blue ribbon. It's not the greatest, but it's all around sacking off your guys to get effects, and then hopefully those guys get an effect to do something. But this is, yeah, place and drop area by skill. You choose up to 1 of your blue red ribbon army cards, and it gets 5k power for the turn. So this is, it's weird because you got to play it on board. It doesn't really replace it. Like, it can be reduced by 1 if you got Commander Red in play. So, and when I say in play, it means in your battle area. It doesn't count your leader. And just, yeah, swing 15k with it. And then if you swing with something else, or like do something else to sack it off, you can then choose one of your ever battle cards to get a 5k boost, which is weird because it doesn't. I don't think it amasses a board that well. Commander Red, so you've got to have something else on the board with this, and all you're doing is sacking this off when you use a leader's effect, like sack off the troll or untap or whatever it does. I can't remember. It wasn't that great. The leader to then choose something else, but then it says one of your blue red ribbon cards, you can give your leader 5k power for the turn, so that's not too bad in that case. You can sack this off as long as, even if it's just the only one, to give your leader a 5k boost, which is not too bad. Just, it's not, kind of feels like it's lacking, but then so does the whole red ribbon army commander red stuff, to be honest. But anyway, that's enough about blue. Then we're on the green. So green has a promo for Metacaller, be a Metacaller replications beginning. So once again, this is another one that the stamp kind of goes with it because it's like Metacaller, all robot and stuff. And this is a 1 cost 4k with a 0 cost 5k combo. And he's got a permanent where if this card is also treated as infinite multiplication Metacaller, what's in your energy, battle area, and drop. So add extra names in it, but you still only have, well, 60, but then you want 59 because you want that field card with most of the Metacaller leaders. So it's interesting, but it does have a nice effect where auto burst 1, so it means putting the top card of your deck in your drop area. If there are 5 or more infinite multiplication Metacallers in your energy, battle area, and or drop, when this card is played, you choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. So that's pretty nice in the fact that it's just popping up anything for 1 energy. That's pretty nice. And all you need is 5 Metacallers, which isn't too hard to pull off. And it's nice that with the new leader you can swing, play this from your deck, and yeah, pop something in your opponent's battle area because you're going to have enough of these. So this is quite a nice card. Gives that removal to the green, which I don't think it had too much removal, but it had a lot of spam, but not much in terms of removal. So this is very nice to be able to get that spam, and well, with the spam, get that removal off as well. And since it counts as infinite multiplication caller in those areas, I think you can replay it back, but it only gets the oh no, it does, it's just played from anywhere. So yeah, it's a really nice card for Metacaller. But there's a more spicy build out there. Trust me, there's a spicy build of Metacaller out there somewhere. And then with the yellow one, so this one's Vegeta Frenzied Strike. This is a 3 cost 15k with a 0 cost 5k combo. And this is, I mean, this is more to support the yellow Goku because he's got an auto limit 1. Once again, meaning you can activate this effect once equals all copies of the card in a turn. If your leader card is a yellow Son Goku card as the requirement, the effect is when your yellow unison is placed in your drop area, this card gets 5k power and critical for the turn. So that's not too bad. Like being able to drop this, and if you like lose your yellow unison, you get another 20k critical attacker, which is pretty good. And you can get out for cheap with Activate Main, whereby paying 1 yellow if you have a yellow unison with 3 or more markers in play, play this card from your hand. And generally, just like with the Cooler and the yellow Goku, they're all about getting a unison on board, like recycling unison over and over again to get effects. And with yellow, you're gonna be sacking them off like mad, switching them all out, getting effects, getting draws and stuff like that. So you can get this out first, then sack off unison, make it 20k crit, put that pressure on. For 1 energy, with no really real requirement, just that your yellow unison has 3 or more markers in play, which is very easy to do, and get this out, and that's good. That's quite a nice card, actually. That's quite a good promo for Yellow Goku. Nothing that's really required. Like, none of these like really required. They're just nice additions to the decks, and nothing you need to have to be able to play the deck and make it effective, which is really nice. And that's the 4th one. And then we have the last one, being the black one, being Shroom and Salsa Tag Team of Terror. So this is a 4 cost 20k with a 0 cost 5k combo. Once again, like with the Vegeta, this is one of the 2 like promos that the winner stamp doesn't really go with the theme because they're not robotic or like machines and stuff like that, or yeah, pixelated. But this is quite an interesting one because it sports the old Shroom and Salsa leader all the way back from, what set was it? I think it's set 12. Yeah, set 12. And it's got a permanent where if your opponent has 4 more cards in their warp, this card gains double strike, so that's pretty nice. Double strike, that's very easy to do that in Shroom or even Mecha Gabur as well. And it's got an auto limit 1 by paying 1 energy, so once again you can enter this effect once across all copies of the card for the turn. And the requirement is, or the rest of the requirement is if your leader card is a Shroom and Salsa card, so it needs to be that specific leader from set 12. And its effect is, when this card attacks or is using a combo, send up to 1 battle card from your opponent's drop area to their warp, and if your opponent has no battle cards in their drop, draw 1. So that's pretty nice. You get the combo, pay 1 to then warp a battle card from the opponent's drop area, and draw. And if they got no battle cards after that, draw a card. That's quite cool. Kind of really goes for the theme, and it's in either player's turn, which is quite nice. So there's no restriction there. And there's a way to cheat it out as well to the board, because it says when it attacks, or because the auto says when it attacks or is using the combo. And it's activate main for 1 energy if your opponent has no battle cards in the drop area, so you can even get out turn 1. That's pretty cool. Play this card from your hand, so it's a really nice card. And I think the like look of Shroom and Salsa, like their higher forms, like not like their, yeah, not when they're like little and midgety and stuff. They're actually like more evolved forms, which it looks pretty cool. And it looks like a really nice addition to like most of the Demon Realm stuff. Like you only get the auto if you're Shroom and Salsa, but still playing for 1 energy at 20k double striker for 1 energy in like Mecha Gabur or Toe and stuff. That's quite interesting. It's quite nice. It's quite a good guy. Like all the promos are pretty good. Nothing like hugely needed, but nice additions to the decks therefore. But that is all the Champion Pack 2022 Volume 2 promos. Now you go into the alt arts that we're getting for some regionals upcoming. So there's a thing that Bandai put out earlier this week about the Dragon Ball Super Card Game Summer 2022 Regional Alt Art Sets. So they said we have some great news today regarding Gen Con. But first, they're excited to announce that for each entry of all their Gen Con events, they will include a copy of the Summer 2022 Regional Alt Art Set, which is 6 alt art reprints only available at those events. The item is limited to 2,000 copies worldwide, and for the US, Gen Con is the only opportunity scheduled to obtain them. Other regions will be announced. Now, so basically means there's 2,000 copies worldwide. That includes the US, and for the US, the only time you can get that is at Gen Con, and we'll find out more information about where like people from other regions can get them. That's if we get them, because I remember there was a few months ago, or no, last month, not even that long ago, where everywhere got the UW UW Cup events, and for Europe it was to be announced soon for May, and we were waiting and we never got it. Never got that. So we got told in the same thing, everybody got assigned every other region got assigned a date when they have the UW Cup, and Europe's was just good to be announced, and then we never got it. And I think it's coming out, but like we never got it in May, but I think it was delayed until like mid-June or something like that, which is weird. So would the other reasons be announced? That's if they get announced, and if they do, if that actually happens. But then you had a little schedule here for Gen Con events, where like the offline and online ones, the price, and the top of like the day, if they're offline or online, the day, what kind of format it's going to be, if it's a regional or team wars, the price, and the number of players that max can enter. So it seems like a good chunk, like at least a quarter of the promos will be available in the US by the looks of it, or more than a quarter at least by the looks. Yeah, looks at there. A good chunk of it, like most of them, are going to be there for the US. And also they said that regular pricing for all events would be a modified version of current event pricing and to be announced. And then the promos, they did announce what the promos are, so we're going to get, so the 6 of them are the 8-drop Broly from set 6, probably that yellow Broly chain. We get the Frieza pictured on the screen, the Divine Transformation, the really good 5-drop one that we also got reprinted in the Fest pack. Then we got Majin Buu, Agent of Destruction, the Unison. That's also got That's also like getting reprinted like so much now. It was it came out as an SR, like a super rare and a special rare in the set. It then got reprinted in the Fest promos, the Fest packs. Also got reprinted as a in the Judge pack as well. And now it's getting reprinted in this. So it's going to have like 5 prints, which is nuts. So it could be a sign that it's maybe getting hit like soon enough, because they normally do that. They like print the hell out of something, and then like either errata or ban it at some point later down the line. It is probably the best blue unison, and what is giving blue such a good standing, just this unison alone. And we got Son Goku Divine Presence, so that red promo that we have. This is going to be the first reprint of it, a very nice reprint. Then we got Vegeta Fane Greeting, the 6-drop 6-drop overall for 8k. That is, some people have gone to as their go-to overall now that Secret Identity and Fighting Against Fate is now banned. And the last one being Android 16 Stalwart Defender, that TP promo. That is a good option for Android 16. Being able to search for your 2-drop the ramp or popping something for less. So those are the 6 ones. They all make sense apart from the Broly Limits Transcended, because it's a chain that even in the Broly BR Green Star decks isn't really used. People use the hand control route rather than that route. So it's a weird one, and it's a weird one picking that, but the rest makes sense. Like Divine Transformation is a very good yellow card. Majin Buu is a really good blue unison for blue. Divine Presence is a very good red card. Fate and Green is very good overall, and Stalwart Defender is a hard to acquire TP because it's got a good price tag to it. So these all make sense for the current meta, like the current scene. But Broly Limits Transcended is a weird call. But then there normally is normally good ones, and then some more like 1 or 2 ones that don't make sense because they just chuck it in because people do love Broly apparently. Then you got the registration links, so you can register, and that's the information, more information about that. But that's the exclusives, and then we got a quick look at the Frieza's Divine Transformation, what it looked like, and it actually looks very nice. That actually looks a lot nicer than the Fest one anyway. The Fest just had the same art, just Fest stamp, that's it. So I'll be interested in picking up some of these because they actually look quite nice. And then we also got information about the regionals and the pricing. So we got the alt art. The top cut alt art regional promos for the next upcoming regionals. So if you make top 32, according to the site, top 32. If you make top 32 in the next lot of regionals, you get a copy of the alt art of Forbidden Power. So that's a really nice one. Showing like full-on turtles on there, which is quite cool. I think it's nice art. These picks are any of these picks are better than the last lot. Like the Grand Priest is a really odd pick and a very bad pick. The Sin made sense because it's let's give it a new axe just as a 9-drop in that one art, and then the Gold Leora was a big fan of for Vegeta fans, and a collectible thing as well. So Forbidden Power is a really good one. That's going to be if you make top 32, and if you make top 16, you get the Supreme Kai. Supreme Kai of Time Labyrinth Unleashed, Kai Negate, looking very very nice. And a very good pick. He had a nice art for his SPR anyway, but this is really really nice art. I'll be happy to get 2 of these. And then if you make top 4, once again just like seeing a really good one in the King Vegeta Imposing Presence, a very good red counter attack, and very nice art as well. Like the art on these promos are very very nice, and these 3 are some really solid picks in my opinion. And then along with that, we also get to see what Event Pack 10 is going to have, which has some really nice ones. So once again, another pack that has a load of good, a couple of good prints and some random ones chucked in. Just like with the last one, we got really good picks. We got the Piccolo of Peace, Eradicate Peace in there, Rubian and stuff like that. We got some really solid picks, and then a few odd ones. This one has the exact same. We got the 2 Oceanus, so the Oceanus for Sin deck, good choice to get never copies of this because it's like a staple, the searcher for it. And then the 5-drop Oceanus being one of the best floodgate negates used at the moment, used in most decks, especially for mill, being a reprint. Also getting the Sun Gone Hidden Might as well. That's a really nice card to get repaired. And then I never reprinted as well the Swift Retaliation cooler if people want to get that in foil if they don't have it. And then you get Android 17 and 18 for like the Android 16, like 16 and 21 decks. S4 Bardock Spirit Resonance, a good one for black deck unisons. And then we've got some odd picks in Intoxicated by Justice being a reprint. Great Saiyan Man, Mysterious Hero, it's an odd one, it's really only played in Videl, and Videl doesn't really see play that much, not even like casually, I haven't seen much of it. And we got Mecha Freezer being an interesting one, maybe yes because we're getting like just slowly exploring swap, like we did get the swap promo with the current TP, and this could be another way to get this Freezer swap deck anyway. And then the Gohan Omniscience, another chance to get that for U7. So interesting picks. Also, if you do notice that, if you notice the two green ones here are Great Saiyan Man and Mysterious Hero, and some Gohan Might, you see that the little mist on them. Like Great Saiyan Man's like a light lime green, whilst Gohan is looks like a quite like gold foiling. And I imagine Gohan's going to be the same foiling like how with the last event pack we had Vegeta with that foiling, and none of the other ones had foiling. So it might be the same thing where Gohan gets the foiling as like the gold foiling for some reason, but none of the other ones do, which looks quite cool. Like yeah, it's just standard what's on the cards, and then this the Zenkai series tag looks quite nice. Looks pretty cool. And that is the event pack 10. That is all the reveals for this week. Then that is all that, and we do have the results for the Scrub Games Webcam Locals. That happens every Friday at 6 PM BST. And we don't have many today. This one we only had 4, but we did round robin, so everybody got to play everybody. And we got joint first because we had like a triangle of 3 of us beating each other, and because that we had the exact same tiebreakers and records, so the tournament reporting thing we used, the official one, gave us all the position of first. So we had joint first being Alika on U7 Goku, going 2-1, only losing to myself in the last round. And then also joint first myself, running Green Turtles, going 2-1, only losing to Iratorum. And then also joint first Iratorum with his Gamma 1 and 2 deck, going 2-1, only losing to Alika. So we lost to each other, and that gave us the exact same records and same tiebreakers, which was it was nice to have a joint first when we're having just one person first to get out of love. And then we have Dean in 4th place doing his oh no, I got that wrong. It wasn't Blue Bojack. Ignore that. I amended that incorrectly. I forgot to take that off. But he wasn't running Blue Bojack. He was running Yellow Trunks. So apologies there. But the record is correct. So yeah, that was quite fun. The stream of my stream from my view will be going up tomorrow, so you get to see that if you want to check out some Green Turtles gameplay, going against U7, Yellow Trunks, and Gamma. So like quite a bit of meta there, testing against, and see some fun decks if you enjoy Green Turtles and my different take on it. But that's it. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like the video, comment down below if you want to comment anything, and subscribe if you're not subscribed to keep up there with my videos. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.